41 laps. What happened out there, Chase?
Yeah, the steering rack or something broke. I don't really know what happened, to be honest with you. I know that realistically we probably weren't going to move on anyways, just how bad our car was. But yeah, just on those restarts in turn 7, we all kind of get stacked up, and they all kind of stopped in front of me, and it ripped the wheel out of my hand. And then I could turn to the left, but as soon as I got to the right-hander, my car just went straight. So I about hit the wall on the backstretch chicane. Then on the frontstretch chicane, I hit the 3 car just because I literally couldn't turn. So yeah, unfortunate way for it to all come to an end. But that's part of it. That's part of racing, and we just didn't have a very good 3 weeks when it all boils down to it. So got 4 more races left to try to go win, and still send Stuart Haas out on the high note.
Boswell apologized. He said he didn't bring you a good enough piece, but after your emotions this week, the highest of highs, having 2 new children, the lowest of lows, and getting dumped out of the playoffs, what are you feeling right now?
It's definitely been just a tough week, right? Like the highest of highs, and then everything Marissa was going through, and then the playoffs too. But yeah, I don't know. The racing is one thing, right? I'm more worried about my family at the end of the day, and making sure that Marissa's okay. And obviously would have loved to keep racing, right, for a championship. So yeah, unfortunate the way that the week ended and everything else, but yeah, life could be a lot worse. I got 3 healthy kids at home, a wife that's hopefully getting healthy, and I get to drive race cars for a living. So at the end of the day, you can't be upset just because you don't have a chance to race for a championship. I still have an incredible life and certainly blessed.
Appreciate your time.
How was that? How's the front stretch chicane? How different was it from when you practiced?
It was definitely different. It was still rough to a certain extent, but not near as rough as what we had yesterday. Yesterday it was a lot, like physically, just bouncing your head around and your back hurt. So definitely thought that was better. It still is violent to a certain extent, but it was definitely better. I don't know how it's harder to probably police that way just because we all kind of can use it, and honestly it's so blind you really can't see the difference in the colors. At least I couldn't. So yeah, it makes it hard behind guys, but I thought it was definitely better inside the car from a physical standpoint for sure.
Did turn 7 end up being more chaotic than you thought it'd be, at least from watching from the Xfinity race and seeing it in practice?
You said more chaotic?
Yeah. Was it as chaotic as you thought? Was it, or what was turn 7 like in the race? Was it
turn 7 on the restarts is definitely a lot, just because you're at a disadvantage being the leader going into that corner. Whether you're in the lead or if you're in 20th and a guy's behind you, you have to run offline to protect, and then it puts you in a bad spot on exit. So yeah, at the end of the race, if there's a caution, that's certainly going to be chaos. And I thought the racing was honestly better. It definitely created more passing. Just even the backstretch chicane, it made it where it was a little bit easier to make that a passing zone just because of the speed out of the other chicanes. So yeah, overall, I thought it was definitely a better racetrack. It's going to add more excitement for sure, but definitely as the leader, you're at a little bit more of a disadvantage.
Thank you, Chase.
This is Custom Pat Chats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
Steven Stumpf of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.